So in the last week or so, End has teamed up with Adidas to give us a very nice release for the SL72. So in today's video, you're gonna have a look at this very nice drop. Hello guys and welcome back for a brand new review. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing and also giving me a like. It really helps out the channel. In today's video guys, we're gonna have a look at this very nice collaboration between End Clothing and Adidas for the SL72 range. So let's go ahead and start with the box guys, which as you can see this time will come in this very nice creamish colorway, which will have these 3 stripes and a lot of writings, which seems to have this shaky design, which for sure is looking quite nice. So let's just go ahead and take them out guys. So in today's video, you're gonna have a look at this very nice collaboration between End Clothing and Adidas for the SL72 Laundromat. It seems that just before end of October, End has teamed up with Adidas to give us 3 releases on the market. So we had 2 releases for the Adidas prototype TRX and also for the Gazelle Indoor as well. But I decided to go ahead and take the today's pair, which will be this SL72. Which according to their description on the website will offer up a tongue-in-cheek 3-piece capsule that nods to the art of messing up your laundry. So despite inspiration being taken from the effect of throwing brightly colored socks in a white wash, the SL72 sneaker represents the pre-dyeing stage. So for this one we're gonna have a few shades of white leather for the upper, which will be finished with spacer mesh at the tongue, which will be a detail synonymous with the laundry net bags, which for sure is looking actually quite nice. And in my opinion, I really feel that this release feels very close to those releases coming from Adidas and Yohji Yamamoto for the Y3 branding. It really feels that this release is gonna be like a premium one, where we're gonna have quite nice materials and a very simplistic design. So this one dropped for the retail price of just £110, being with only 20 or 25 pounds more than a normal SL72. But for this one we're gonna receive quite nice overlays, and even though we're gonna have your normal SL72 midsole, I really feel that this one is still quite a nice drop on the market. So let's go ahead and also do a small breakdown of this one guys. So as you can see, for this upper we're gonna have a mix of a few materials. As a base layer we're gonna have this white nylon mesh, which will be present for most of this upper, and on top of this one we're gonna have a few other overlays. One of it will be this very nice to the touch cream suede material, which will be present here at the front of the tobo section on top and on the sides as well. Then we're also gonna have it present for the lacing system, in the midfoot as a mudguard, and covering here at the back the whole heel section as well. Then in the midfoot we're also gonna have this nubuck in the same cream material, which will be present for these 3 stripes on both medial and lateral side, and this material will also be present here at the back just above the heel section, where we're gonna have written for one shoe and for the other one we're gonna have the Trefoil logo, both coming in these silver accents. As in for the actual lacing system guys, for this one we're gonna have your normal punch out holes, which will keep in place these off-white flat laces, which will have these metallic tips. But in the box we're gonna receive a second pair of laces in this mint colorway, which for sure can give this pair a bit of a color. So underneath these laces guys, we're gonna have this very nice and breathable mesh tongue, which as I said earlier will be inspired by the washing bags. So this one for sure will help with the breathability, and as you can see this one will also have a very nice tag here at the top, which will include this Adidas lettering and the Trefoil logo, while at the back we're gonna have the Trefoil logo and co-branding. So going inside of the shoe, guys, for this one we're gonna have one of Adidas usual linings, which feels like a towel. So this one underneath will have a very minimal amount of padding, but I didn't find that to be a problem. And also at the bottom we're gonna have a very nice foam insole, which will have this border stitched, which for sure is looking quite nice. And here at the heel section we're gonna have this trefoil logo and the End branding, which will come in this shaky design as we had it on the box as well. So now, guys, we can go to this rubber midsole in this off-white color, which will be the thin one. This one was originally released back in the 70s, and in my opinion it's one of their stiffest midsoles, but for sure this one will have a very low profile. We're also gonna have this curved section here from the midfoot to the back, where on the lateral side of the heel section we're also gonna have your usual Adidas lettering and the trefoil logo. But unfortunately, as this one will use this technology from back in the 70s, the level of comfort will actually be below average. I guess the only thing which will help will be that foam insole inside. So now, guys, we can finish with this semi-translucent rubber outsole, which will have your normal standard pattern, nothing changed here. And this one will include these lines and circles alongside this Adidas lettering and also the trefoil logo, which will be exactly here in the midfoot. As in for the actual sizing, guys, as I'm doing in most of these releases, coming for the normal SL72, for me, as I have skinny feet, for this one I went with a half size up, and at least for me that will be the case for all of these releases. These ones are actually running quite tight, so for sure you'll need to go with at least a half size up for people with normal and skinny feet. And in case you have wide feet, guys, and you really love this model, for sure you need to go with a full size up. So overall, guys, this latest release coming from End in collaboration with Adidas for this SL72 Laundromat, in my opinion it's one of the best looking releases ever for a pair of SL72s, which this time will include some nicer and better materials, which for sure are making this shoe look quite nice and premium in my opinion. And for this one we're also gonna have this very nice tongue, which for sure is quite breathable. We shouldn't forget that this off-white colorway, it's actually looking quite good and for sure will be quite perfect for some hotter seasons. Unfortunately, as this one will sit on this 70s technology for the midsole, the level of comfort won't be too great. For sure I find that this one, as I said earlier, has the white tree vibes, where you're gonna have a very nice and sleek design with quite nice and premium materials, and all of that for just 110 pounds or around 125 US dollars. So yeah, guys, this was my unboxing and reviewing of this brand new release coming from End Clothing in collaboration with Adidas for this SL72 Laundromat. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to press the like button, maybe also subscribe to the channel. You can also give me a follow on Instagram and TikTok to see exactly what I'm going to review in the next few days. Of course, if you want to have a look at any of my latest reviews, you can choose from any of the videos which you have now on the screen. And as always, I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching!